In a city where public transit is popularized, full of natives and commuters, these people make their way to San Francisco. New developments occur every day in the city. As the tech industry booms, robots are seen on the road every day, although they don't take the typical form we are familiar with. Waymo, the autonomous vehicle also known as the robotaxi. These self-driving vehicles were in development in San Francisco since 2009 and have been around on the streets since 2023. However, as time goes on, issues have arisen.
Faces new fallout over its self-driving taxis because they do not stop for school buses.
A spokesperson for Waymo saying they will file that voluntary recall early next week.
The robo-taxi company is expanding its presence to the entire Bay Area.
Leaders from Tesla and Waymo insisted their driving systems are safer than humans despite recent incidents.
San Francisco local Bunny McFadden gave us insight on her first Waymo experience.
I'm Bunny. I am on my phone a lot, so I'm on Instagram a lot. I have a doctorate in education, and I work at a park here in San Francisco, and I also write for Broadcast Stewart. So the first and only probably ever time that I took a Waymo, immediately I was terrified. I got car sick because it was just super uncomfortable. I sat in the front passenger seat, and the family sat in the back, and the whole time I was just complaining, so it wasn't really pleasant for anyone.
What would you change about the company and why?
In an ideal world, this would be a highly regulated thing instead of an experiment that's using the streets of San Francisco and the people of San Francisco as their different variables. But we're not living in that reality, so it's almost like the cat is out of the bag.
So why have the people of San Francisco adopted this new form of transportation, despite Waymo not being fully established? What are your thoughts on Waymo?
Overall, I think it's great.
I think it's great too.
Fabulous. I mean, it keeps reckless drivers off the street. We got plenty of those.
I think for women it can be convenient, not having to worry about who you're getting into a car with.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like that they're here in the city. Like, they're taking away jobs from people who could Uber, and it's not as convenient because they don't take the freeways or anything, and then they're running over pets and stuff, so it's just really damn.
Waymo has a lot of good things about it, and it also has its downsides.
It's very safe.
It obeys the law.
Cats notwithstanding.
It doesn't kill pedestrians at anything like the rate that people do.
They're relatively quick to get to you when you need a ride.
If everybody on the road was a Waymo, we wouldn't have the pedestrian accidents, which I am a victim of, or crashes.
You can get taken into a lot of dark places. So you can be taken into routes that you would never been in, dangerous routes.
In order to better understand the Waymo experience, we sent one of our producers to try it out.
So we were originally going to get picked up in front of Marcus Hall, but Waymo decided that they don't want to pick up there, so we had to move to Font Boulevard at Spot 1 pickup. So yeah, we're about to call it. We're going to Sunset Reservoir. Hey, just take a picture of the RC. We gotta load. So we were causing traffic during the pickup, so we couldn't do a smooth transition. Waymo basically stopped in the middle of a drive thing. It didn't pull over to the curb where we wanted to. So this is super chaotic right now because we caused the traffic jam with the Waymo.
It is driving, even though none of us have our seatbelts on, and it's beeping at us, but it's still just driving.
Connected to rider support. This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Hi, good day. This is Trey with Waymo. Sorry to interrupt your trip. We received a notification from the car that one of the passengers' seatbelt may be unbuckled.
Okay, 1 second. We'll get that fixed right now. Okay. We'll put on our seatbelts now.
Okay. Would you like me to pull the car over at the safe location?
Yeah. If you can, I don't think it's at a safe location right now, but whenever is the safest location? Maybe left. Oh yeah, right here, and then to the right.
Okay.
Right here.
Let's see. I'll go ahead and place it over. The car will locate a safe place to
Okay.
over. Right.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll open the trunk for you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll move the stuff to the trunk right now. That was stressful. Everyone exited the car before me because we didn't want it to drive away without me. Or if I got off first, we were afraid it was gonna drive away with a minute or something. I don't know, but that was my first time riding a Waymo. Once I close this door, it's gonna drive away. Yeah, not a fun first experience. So I don't think I would take Waymo personally again because it just was too chaotic. It was cool getting customer support for like when things were going wrong, but compared to just having a driver right there, being able to adjust or like pull over correctly, you know, like it doesn't seem as smart as it should be.
New at 5, San Francisco's Mission District is mourning the loss of a beloved bodega cat after he was allegedly killed by a Waymo. A sidewalk memorial with flowers and candy is now up for Kit Kat, the tabby. He was a pet and a mascot of Randa's Market on 16th Street.
We had the chance to talk to somebody in Kit Kat's community.
Okay, could you state your name and where you work?
My name is Gabriella, and I'm a theater manager at the Roxy. Kit Kat was a very beloved cat from Rhonda's, which was a convenience store next to the Roxy. I'm not too sure how old she was or how long she was at the convenience store, but she was loved by everyone on 16th Street. I have a lot of like fond like instances like during my breaks of just like walking past Kit Kat and her like laying on the ground and like patting her belly, and she was always like a very like friendly cat to be around. I can't remember if I was at work or not, but one of my coworkers texted me about like Kit Kat passing away, and like outside like the convenience store there was a whole altar like dedicated to her, and I felt really sad just because this cat this cat was so well known on the block, and also everyone really loved her, and it kind of was really surreal to like think that this like one like cat could have such an effect on so many people.
So they use LiDAR, and I think that that's the right tool for the kind of thing that they're doing. But I think that the human element is missing. And the way that they've programmed it, I think everyone knows it's gotten worse. They're driving more like aggressive humans. And I've noticed them like in the middle of the crosswalk, especially downtown where there are a lot of people who use wheelchairs and mobility aids. And they just completely block the way. It's impossible to get around them. They pull over in really unsafe places and often without warning for other people who are driving.